Namaste Friends, welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I am Shelly. Today we are going to be doing a heart meditation to help us through these uncertain times and through what many of us, if not most of us, are experiencing is fear, anxiety, overwhelm, stress, panic, all of the above, my friends. So I invite you to find yourself a comfortable position. And you don't have to be a yogi to do this. You don't have to be sitting in this crisscross applesauce. You can be laying in a bed, in a chair. You can do this on a walk. You can do this anytime. My friends, I invite you to, if you have a stone or a crystal or something that is very special to you, I invite you to pause this before we get started and grab that. Just hold with you to aid in your comfort. And if you do have a candle available, I also have one here on the screen. However, I would prefer for you to have your own candle. It would be super special. So if you could light a candle to honor your light and your soul. I love you, my friends, and just show up as you are and know that that's enough. Okay? Welcome, my friends. If you have that something to hold on to, if it's a crystal or a stone or just something that makes you and helps you feel grounded, just holding that in your hands and just allowing yourself to nestle into the earth, and you can move the meaty part of the sit bones away. And knowing that this Sukhasana, this easy pose over crisscross applesauce, can be one of the hardest poses in the yogic tradition. So if this doesn't work for you, you can lay in a Savasana, or if you would like a child's pose, lay on the couch, lay in your bed, go for a walk, do what feels best for you, my friends. And I invite you to bring your awareness to the candle, or if you have your own candle, please use that as your guide. And just bringing a breath that comes down the throat, into the upper chest, and expanding at the ribs. And let a sigh organically flow from the mouth. We're going to invite the intention to slow down as we gaze at this flickering flame, or this flame that is finding absolute stillness, and inviting that intention to slow down with each inhale, bringing that breath into the body and allowing it to go. Just allowing yourself to feel whatever feelings are swirling and twirling about. Maybe there's some tightness, some angst, some panic, some tension, probably all of the above. And allowing that breath just to roll in however it comes in. And this time just sighing and hearing an audible sound. And if you can, maybe just wiggle the jaw side to side and really allow that jaw to float down and open, without this fear of judgment of where you are, or what's happening, and what you sound like, and just allowing it to be and breathing that breath in and letting that go. And I invite you, my friends, that if you can, to close the eyes. If that's feeling really rough for you right now, you can use that flame as your center or focus, your drishti as we call it in yoga. And just floating one hand up to the heart center, and you can keep one hand on your touch point, on your crystal or your memento or whatever you have. Or maybe even if it's just touching, you can touch the pointer and the thumb finger together, just allowing a little bit of a focal point in the opposite hand. And in this moment, breathing a breath that comes down the throat and swirls around that heart space, just allowing and letting it go. And taking 3 lengthened inhales into the heart, my friends, detaching from judgment. Just being with what is and letting it go. Wonderful work. Inhaling that breath and spiraling down to the heart. Flip-flopping it up and letting it breathing that breath, radiating down the throat into the heart center. And allowing it to go. And here in this moment, tuning into how it's feeling in the heart, being aware of any tightness or discomfort that's feeling in the space around the heart center. And taking a scan and shooting down the solar plexus, the space in between the rib cage and down the abdomen, the core, and the spine, and just checking in and noticing where you're feeling pain or suffering or discomfort, and spiraling down into your sit bones and the thighs and the bends of the knees, behind the knees and the knees, the shins and the calves, spiraling around the ankles to the soles of the feet, tops, and the toes. And as you allow your breath to just organically flow, just tune in without trying to change how you're feeling, just allowing it, just being open to experience how you're feeling in this moment, my friends. And allowing that breath to roll up and just slowly scanning back up, raising back up the sit bones and running up each vertebrae into the neck and the throat and the shoulders, and just checking in, noticing if you're having any pain or discomfort or angst or panic, stress, tightness, tension, wherever you're feeling it, just noting it, just observing it without grabbing onto it, spiraling down the shoulders and the arms, the inner elbows, the biceps, the triceps, the wrists, the palms of the hand, noticing if you're feeling a little wiggly and a need to itch, and maybe if you need to, you can give in and itch, or if you can try to hold that focus. And that's okay if you're feeling wiggly and you need to sway a little bit back and forth. It's just helping you move some of that energy. And as you spiral up to the face, just feel in the jaw and the mouth, the wetness of the tongue. Coming up to the nose and the cheekbones, and deepening at the eyelids, and just feeling, what is it feeling behind the eye sockets, the eyebrows, the ears, the space between the ears. Feeling if it feels heavy or light or fuzzy or frantic in the mind. Just simply allowing up to the top of the skull, and just kind of like a big spiral, spiraling around your body, just acknowledging where you're feeling the pain or the suffering or the tightness. And it can be in one spot, it can be in many spots. And bringing your awareness to where you're feeling that. And maybe the inner critic is saying, I don't know where I'm feeling it. It's in my heart, it's in my head, it's in my eyes, it's in my elbows, if it's everywhere, it's everywhere. Maybe you can just imagine almost putting yourself in like a sleeping sack that you can breathe inside of, or a personal bubble, a safe bubble. And just allowing yourself just to sit here in this space, and to just allow yourself almost like a container, and allow yourself to empty a little bit of your contents out. So maybe if you can create, or having a basket that kind of appears in front of you. And maybe you can energetically, or if you need to, you can take a hand, and wherever you're feeling that tension, you can just kind of almost like your ice cream scooping and putting it in the basket. If you're feeling a big gob of pain in your heart, almost like you're scooping it. It's like you're energetically moving and putting it in this basket. Can be as big as you need it to be, and maybe you need to use both hands like a shovel if you're having so much tightness and so much pain in your heart, and just allowing yourself just to move a little bit of this. And if you're feeling that pain anywhere, just like an ice cream scooper, just scooping and allowing that energy to move off of you and away from you, just detaching from wherever you're feeling the pain. And maybe it's radiating in a lot of places, and maybe you feel like you can't catch up, and that's okay. This is just a little thing to just give us a space to feel. And maybe you've noticed a little shift in moving, and maybe you haven't. And if you can, maybe reaching up in front of you with both hands, palms raised up to the sky like your personal shovel, or like a lotus, like you're lifting up and maybe it's really heavy and you're lifting up all of this pain and all this suffering that you've been experiencing, all this tightness and angst and panic, and just holding it here in front of your heart. And if you can keep your eyes closed, or if you need to use that focal point, and breathing a breath in and allowing it to flow out. And simply here, just opening up to this space, opening up to the pain. And sometimes in experiences like this, we could be having a lot of blockages, and being okay with if you're feeling blocked or stuck. And knowing that just sitting here with you, holding space for you however you show up is good enough. It's okay to be exactly how you are. It's okay to feel all of the feelings, and that you're not alone in this pain and this suffering, that the collective consciousness right now, we're all doing this. We're all in this together, my friends. As you can breathe in that breath into your heart, just allowing self-compassion, allowing yourself to give yourself the same compassion that you would give someone that you love so much. Maybe envisioning somebody that you love so much, somebody that you would never want to let down, somebody who you honor them. It could be a child, it could be a spouse, a friend, it could be a hero, it could be anyone. And envisioning this person and imagining them feeling the same pain that you're feeling, imagining them having these similar experiences. And within your heart, what would you say to that person? How would you treat them? You'd put a hand on their shoulder, maybe you would embrace them and hug them, maybe you would give them a kiss on their cheek, you would gently wipe their tears away with your thumb. Allow yourself to give the same compassion that you would give someone that you love so much, and just allowing yourself just to be here in this moment, allowing whatever feelings are coming to wash over you. As you take this moment to just say it's okay to feel how I'm feeling. It's okay to experience these experiences. And breathing a deep inhale in, allowing it to go, and imagining like a star shining down, or a beam from the moon, or a beaming light from the sun, and it's coming down, and this weight that we're feeling in our hands, it's going to slowly take our basket and it's going to lift it off of us. And just imagining that beam, just taking it up and releasing it, and just imagining it just going away, floating away, being soaked up into the light. And if you can, just allowing either the soles of the hands, the palms of the hands, to rest up on the thighs, or you can bring that one hand back to the heart space. And breathing in a breath of love for yourself, and allowing that love to fill up the space around you, almost like it's filling up your personal bubble inside this space that's around you. And breathing in peace for your heart, allowing the peace to dissipate, and breathing in that self-compassion for you, and breathing out that self-compassion around you. And simply just noticing again how you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling a little lighter or a little heavier, or you can feel sensations or pings of energy stringing around your body, or maybe you're feeling blocked, and knowing that however you're feeling is okay. And as you bring that awareness to your heart, and if your hand isn't on your heart, please bring that hand to your heart, humbly tucking your chin, and giving gratitude for your breath in this moment, this breath that effortlessly comes in and effortlessly goes, and knowing that in any moment we don't have to worry about when our next breath is coming or when it's going, that we just trust that it's going to be there and that it always is there. And giving gratitude for the beat of your heart, allowing that to wrap around your heart like a warm, loving blanket. And just slowly, like a spiral, it starts at the soles of your feet and works its way all the way up your body, just giving gratitude for the health and healing that is available inside of your body. And just by saying, I am grateful for, I am grateful for, I am grateful for, and whispering, I am grateful for, I am grateful for, I am grateful for. And inside of your mind thinking, I am grateful for, I am grateful for, I am grateful for. And allowing gratitude to wash over you like a wave, to like a sun beaming or a star gazing down on you, just shine and shower down the top of your head, and just allowing gratitude to just be your state in this moment. And my friends, bringing your hands, palms, kissing palms to your heart center, and breathing in a breath of love for yourself. Breathing that love out. Breathing a breath of peace into your heart, and breathing that peace out, and breathing a breath of compassion in for yourself, and breathing that compassion out. And in this moment, acknowledging and honoring how you're feeling without needing to shift it. And as you press those hands, pressing the thumbs onto the heart, acknowledging and honoring how you are and who you are without trying to change you, my friends. Namaste. Namaste. I love you, my friends, and I'm so grateful for you. And I really hope that this practice can help you cope and move through some of these feelings and energies, and knowing that you can come back to this practice at any time. It would be awesome to practice this for a week straight, or anytime you're feeling anxiety or panic or fear or overwhelm or stress. It would be so great. I love you, and I send you a warm hug, my friend.